Hey everyone, and welcome to Nicko's Kitchen. Today, another request from Tracy in Queensland, Australia. We're going to be making slow roasted lamb shanks. They are fantastic. The meat falls off the bone. They taste awesome. So that's what we've got today. Lamb shanks roasted slowly in cranberry sauce. Okay guys, slow roasted lamb shanks in cranberry sauce. They are to die for. You know, that meat's falling off the bone and it's just great. And this is what you're going to need. You're going to need some lamb shanks. Okay, now I'll just show you these. These are some I got from my butcher. Now, I always ask him to leave the fat on for me because it's the sort of fat that will dissolve, okay? And you don't have to worry about it too much, or you know, it'll just dissolve when you're cooking it. Alright, so we've got 3 lamb shanks there, some rosemary, okay? Rosemary and lamb are like Sonny and Cher. They're just a marriage made in heaven. So you're going to need some rosemary, some cranberry sauce, some whole berry cranberry sauce, okay? You need some chicken stock, some butter, you need some plain flour, and some red wine. Okay, some red wine. I'm using a Cabernet Merlot, a wine from Australia, from New South Wales. It's a de Bortoli wine. Again, you know, when I cook with beer, don't cook with anything you wouldn't drink. Okay, so don't put any cheap stuff because you know, you're only going to need a little bit of it, and then you can drink the rest of the bottle for yourself while you're cooking it. Isn't that fantastic? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to brown off our shanks, okay? And we're going to brown them off, we're going to add in everything else, and I'll show you how to do it. Alrighty guys, we've got our crock pot here. Now, if you've got a Dutch oven, use your Dutch oven. If you've got any other sort of ceramic pot, you know, with a lid that you can put on like that, please use it. If you don't have any of them, use your big soup saucepan if you need to, okay? Just make sure it's got a lid. But the Dutch ovens, the crock pots, they really work best for this dish. So we've just put some vegetable oil in there, and we're just going to brown off our lamb shanks. So we just want to put them in there like that, and what we're doing is we're just locking in those flavours. Okay, we're sealing the outside, you know, we want them nice and crispy. So brown these off for about 5 minutes, just keep turning them. Like I said, we don't want them cooked, we just want them sealed. So keep cooking these for about 5 minutes, just until they start to relax a little. Some of the juices roll out into the pan as well, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay guys, these are browned off nicely. It's exactly how I want them, just nice and crispy on the outside. So I'm going to pull them over out here. Okay. Just let them to rest a little. And then what we're going to do now is put in some butter. Okay, and just melt that bad boy through. Get all those flavours out of the bottom of the pan, just left by the lamb. And we want to add in about 2 tablespoons of flour, just to make a nice roux. Okay, we just want to move that around now. Just mix that all up. Just make sure you scrape all the flavours off the bottom of the pan, because it's a real intense lamb flavour there, and we want to keep that. Okay, so I've taken that off the heat, and now I want to add in our stock. About 1.5 cups of chicken stock. Okay, that's about 1.5 cups. Right, just stir that through. Okay, and now I want to add my wine. Okay, about a cup of red wine. It's about a cup. The rest is for Nicko. And of course, our cranberry sauce. So I just want you to put the whole jar in like that. Okay, now this is a 275 gram jar. Alright. Season with salt and pepper. A lot of salt. And some pepper. Beautiful. Okay, so we just want to mix this all together back on the heat. Okay, we just want to dissolve our cranberry sauce. And look at the colour of it. It looks fantastic. It's got this deep cherry red wine colour. It looks fantastic. And when it all reduces down and thickens up, it's going to be like this sticky, syrupy sort of consistency. It's just going to have this stickiness on the outside of the lamb. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Okay, so what we want to do now is bring it to the boil, dissolve all that down, bring it to the boil, and then we're going to add back our lamb shanks and put in our rosemary, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay guys, you can see that it's just bubbling away like a volcanic eruption, and now what we want to do is add back our lamb. Okay, so just place it in there, be very careful, don't burn yourself. Okay, just back in there like that, just place them in just like that, and we just want to push them down just until they're all nice and covered. Okay, just like that. And we also want to get our sprigs of rosemary. Okay, just break them in half and just place them around the lamb, because all that rosemary flavour will go into the sauce. Okay, and will be beautiful. Okay guys, that goes into an oven for about an hour. Okay, now after an hour you want to check it just to make sure, and it's not burning or anything like that, or it hasn't reduced down really quickly. So about an hour, check it. If it still needs another half an hour, leave it in there. If it doesn't, bring it out and let it rest for about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay guys, we've pulled out our lamb shanks from the oven. They've been in there for about an hour and a half, and you can just see it's still just bubbling away. I'm just letting all that meat rest. You can see there that all the fat has just come right off the bone. It's just got into that sauce with the rosemary and the red wine and the cranberries, and it's just going to be juicy and tender. You can just see there that meat is just going to fall right off the bone. It looks fantastic, and it's going to taste even better. So I'm doing this with some creamy potato mash and some green beans. You can serve it with whatever floats your boat, whatever you like, and we'll serve it up. Got our mash and our beans here, and I'm just going to put in our lamb. This is looking beautiful, so I just want to transfer that over just like that. Okay, right, I'm going to put a bit of sauce over it as well, because this sauce is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I just want to drizzle some of that sauce over just like that, just to cover it, and then just one of the rosemary sprigs that I pulled out of there, just like that. And there you have it guys. You don't even have to go out for the restaurant for that one. You can stay at home and do it yourself. You take care, give this a go. All the ingredients are on the side of the page or on my website. Check them out. Stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.